about it? Latest football scores. Morning paper, Morning Star. Paper, mister?
Before radio, television, and the internet, newspapers were our main source of news. Newspapers contain a wealth of valuable information when read as historical documents. The New Mexico Museum of Space History has many newspapers in its archive. For example, in this front page story from the Minneapolis Star dated April 12, 1961, notice the shortening of Russia to Russ. Russ spaceman safe after an 89-minute orbit around Earth. The subheadline announces, Flight, landing, called Science's greatest feat, not the Russian space programs. On that same front page, just under the main story, is a heading, U.S. orbit months away. Technically, Alan Shepard's flight was scheduled for May 5th, less than a month after Gagarin's. Was that an intentional slight? Remember, the space race and Cold War were in full swing at this time, and the newspapers reflected this. As if to emphasize the issue of the rivalry, at the bottom of the front page you see a small headline that reads, U.S. astronauts sleep while Russian soars. Lieutenant Colonel John Powers, press officer for the U.S. astronauts, was not impressed when a news reporter wanted a statement from the astronauts concerning Yuri's flight. Powers replied, It's 3 a.m. in the morning. If you're wanting something from us, the answer is we are all asleep. Newspapers carry more than just news. They are cultural time capsules. Let's move forward to the El Paso Times of July 18, 1969. On page 7B, there is a fashion ad hinting at a style that will become popular in the 1970s. Want to know food prices for 1969? Go to page 9B. Campbell's soup is 12 cents. What movies are playing at the time of the moonwalk in 1969? Go to page 3B and you'll see Ben-Hur with Charlton Heston, The Love Bug, John Wayne's True Grit, and the musical Sweet Charity. More importantly, let's look at the front page of this newspaper. The headline, Moonwalk may come early. This is July 18th, only 3 days before the actual launch. The press and NASA is readying the public for the big event by using an artist rendering of what the moonwalk may look like. July 21st, 1969. From the Albuquerque Journal, the front page headline reads, Man walks on moon, liftoff today at 11:53 a.m. World watches first lunar steps. This is real news, the best since World War II, which ended 24 years before. But another war is going on in 1969, Vietnam. The caption for this AP Wire photo reads, U.S. Marine Corporal David L. Cruz of El Valle, New Mexico, stationed on Marble Mountain near Da Nang, South Vietnam, listens to broadcast reporting that all is well in Apollo 11's trip toward the moon. In background is a Buddhist grotto. And while the world sees humans finally conquering space, the Hopi asks that the moon be treated with dignity and honor. This is a small little insert on page 812 of the Albuquerque Journal, July 21st, 1969. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Sue Taylor, Chief Curator for the New Mexico Museum of Space History. Please visit our YouTube and Facebook pages for more interesting programs.